You know, this is our 30th annual Walk for Life. It's hard to believe that we've been doing this for 30 years now. Let's hope on the horizon, it looks like maybe we'll have a victory Walk for Life the next time around. So we need to pray very hard that this takes place. We need to pray and to work very hard for those who would be instrumental in changing this issue around so that Roe versus Wade will simply become a footnote in history and not be killing so many of our unborn children and exploiting so many women who are in need, real need, instead of being offered abortion as a solution to their problems.
You're probably the only one covering this because abortion is the elephant in the room issue. And there's a lot of good people that feel very strongly that it's wrong, but they are just uncomfortable talking about it. They're uncomfortable dealing with it because it's really a very multi-layered issue. At the end of the day, at the end of an abortion, you've got one dead child, and you've got a wounded woman and a wounded family. And pro-lifers that are down here walking for life and that are going to stand with 40 Days for Life realize that it's only in the silence that this kind of thing is allowed to happen. And we need to be the voice for the voiceless. We need to stand up and make some noise. That this is something that's been going on in our country for too long, and there is something we can do about it. We can pray, ultimately put it in God's hands, because God is the only one that can change the hearts and the minds. And that's what we hope to do. That's our focus of 40 days. We believe that if we are faithful and we pray and we fast and we beg for God's mercy, that He will give us miracles. And we're just waiting to see what He will do in Louisville for 40 days.
I've been doing this for 30 years because I believe very much in the sanctity of human life from the beginning to the end. And I'm so thrilled to see all these wonderful people out here who are walking for the same premise, that they believe that life is sacred and that we should support it. And I thank God for all the people that have done this, and I hope and pray that they will continue and that one day abortion will go away and stay away forever.
You know, I think really because, you know, we have media that probably believes that a woman should have a right to choose whether or not she's going to have her baby or not. So when you're dealing with the liberal media and media that I believe is very biased on this issue, they're not going to want to cover something like this, you know, something like a Walk for Life. And that's unfortunate because, you know, every life does have value, and even if it's a different view, you know, it's still newsworthy. So we're just praying that, you know, the media and this city, you know, the heart is changed, and people wake up and we see that every life does have value. We're praying for the mothers and fathers, and that there'll be more coverage, but not only more coverage, that we'll see hearts and minds change. That's the main thing, you know.
I do not understand that. I wish more people would come out to the opportunity to speak out for life more often. I am surprised that there hasn't been more media coverage, even from you know, the diocesan newspaper. It would be nice to be seeing more of that, because this is something that we can't let go of. This is most an essential issue, that life for the human being from the very beginning. If you don't have human life, you don't have you know, the right economy. You can't serve the poor, because once you classify against one area of life, you've disqualified everything else. So I think this is more important. I wish more people would come.
Well, my hunch is that the reason that you're the only one covering it is because we live in a secular world where the culture of death prevails as opposed to the culture of life. As a result, the majority of people don't really understand the implications of abortion and are following a pursuit of a right to choice, which in essence is really a right to death.
Because people are too scared to know the truth, and they're trying to hide from it because they don't want to know. Like, I don't know.
They don't want. They're afraid to go against the pop culture of today, and they're too scared that they'll get.
Well, we're here to stand up for life.
Yeah, we're here to make a point and change what's going on in the country. because it's wrong.
It's not the woman's choice. I mean, if it is, what about the baby's choice? Because they'll be a human one day too. So, yeah.
Well, I think it's because people are like other people have said. People are scared to know the truth, and abortion is big business. And doctors don't want to be forced out of it because it's big business and it pays.
Yeah, and often people are afraid to stand up for what they believe in. So it takes some courage to do stuff like this, but there are people out there who have enough courage to do that.
Take of his